And it's not even an opinion. I wanted to teach you guys something that I know will benefit you in life, and it's called honor, right? So what's honor? Honor is the way that you respond to advice from someone above you. And what do you mean by above you? Well, I'm talking about anybody with authority over you, right? Or a sense of authority. So that can be a parent, that could be a manager, that could be a teacher. I want you to understand how vital and important honor is. And the reason why I want you to understand how important and vital honor is because in order for you to be successful in life and for opportunities to be granted to you, you have to understand the meaning of honor. You have to understand when honor is there to help you. And in fact, honor is always there to help you. Because let me give you an example, right? You're a parent, and a lot of people go through the same thing, especially me when I was growing up. Our parents would say, go to college. I want you to be something in life. I don't want you to be nobody in life. And it's very easy to give a bad attitude towards your parents for saying something like that, especially if you don't want to go to college. But you have to remember, your parents always want the best for you. That's the number one step when you're honoring somebody. Being grateful for their concern for you. Because nobody's out there being concerned for you. Especially your fake friends, they're not going to be concerned for you, but your parents will, because they just want the best for you. Right? So if your parents ever tell you at any moment, go to college, you don't say college is a waste of time. I'm never going to go there. Your advice sucks. It might have worked for you, but it doesn't work for me. Your response has to be honorable because you want your parents to respect you for your decision. But like everything in life, since they love you, and not much people love you in your life like your parents do, matter of fact, no one loves you in your life like your parents do, they deserve an explanation. Son, I want you to go to college, and if you don't, you're going to be nobody in life. What are you, stupid? It's very easy to backlash on that and be aggressive and be mad and give them a really bad response. But when you're doing that situation, you tell them, thank you for your concern, but I have it figured out. And the thing is, you have to have it figured out. You have to have a plan and set. Because if you tell them, I don't want to go to college, and they ask you, okay, well, what do you want to do in life? And you have no response, then you're somebody they can't trust. They're going to feel like they failed as a parent at that moment. Because they are very concerned about your future because you are their sons or daughters. Right? And this advice goes to women and men. Because honor is the way that you represent your character. It's not about their ideas, their conduct. Right? Because they can say one thing, they can believe in that one thing, but you don't have to believe in it. But if somebody in the outside world were to come in and observe your conversation, you want to be seen like an honorable son or daughter. And how do you do that? You say, thank you for your concern. That's the first thing you do because you want the best for me. But my plan is to start up my own business, and this is how I'm going to do it. They have no other choice but to respect you. And if they don't, that's when you distance yourself, and that's doing it in an honorable way. Because you didn't scream at them, you didn't curse them out, you didn't call them names. And that looks good if somebody were to observe your conversation, right? And if you take the same idea to your workplace, all it does is grant opportunities. Because your manager might tell you to do something that you don't agree with. Are you going to tell her no? Are you going to tell him no? Would it be me? There's many times my manager tells me to go do something and I don't agree with it. I don't think it's the right way to do it. But guess what I say? I have to do it. I'll do it. Tell me how, if I don't know how. But I'll do whatever is best for the company. And whatever you think is best for the company. Because what that does is creates a level of respect and trustworthy for your actions and character that you are in the workplace. Because not everybody's going to act in that way. Right? You got to understand, honor is something that is very difficult to learn in life. When your manager tells you to go do something, you do it. Not because you agree with them, but because it's a display of your character in your life. And every single day, you have an opportunity to express your character in life. You do have that opportunity every single day. And you want to make sure your character is the best character possible. Think about it like a movie, like a story, like you're telling a story. Do you want to be a lazy, insulting person? Or do you want to be a responsible, accountable person that's willing to do everything that it takes to be seen as this person that can achieve everything, has control of their mentality? Because what that does is your manager observes all those things and they will grant you opportunities. They're going to say, this person deserves to get promoted. This person deserves recognition because he never complains. He shows up at work at the right time. Whenever I tell him to do something, he says, I will do it. Right? But if you're the type of person that your manager tells you to go do something and you walk away, go take a break, let someone else handle it, they're going to take account of that. And your character is seen as lazy and irresponsible because you're not doing what is asked for you or expected of you. Right? So this is why it's important to understand what honor is and act in an honorable way. Because honor is what grants you opportunities in life. It's what makes you be seen in life as someone that's in good judgment, responsible, accountable. Don't you want to be seen in life as that type of person? Because then anyone can trust you with anything. Right? And it's so important in the eyes of others to not be seen as lazy and irresponsible. You don't understand the importance of that. But the next time your parents go tell you to do something that really pisses you off, don't argue with them. Because all that does, it takes opportunities away from you, believe it or not. Because if your parents go tell you to do something and you tell them shut up, you tell them no, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get kicked out of the house. What did you end up accomplishing? Nothing. You made everything worse because you didn't know the value of honor. If you keep telling your manager no, and you're lazy and irresponsible and you go hide in the bathroom, in the break room every time they tell you to go do something, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get fired. You lose your blessing and your opportunity if you do not know the value of honor. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Because honor is just for your self-development. It's for your opportunity. It's not for the other person. And you don't have to agree with the other person says. Right? And there's many cases where it's very difficult. I'll tell you that. Right? What if your parents are abusive? Verbally abusive? Sexually abusive? You know what's the best thing you can do honorably in that moment? Distance yourself. Go away from all that. If you're around friends that are abusive, bullies, don't want the best for you, always give you bad advice, and they hate you, they sexually assault you, you go away from all that. That's what you do. You go away from that. You flee from that. You go far away from it because you don't need that in your life. And on top of that, you grow. Because you understand that you can let go of anything in your life if it's not using you for good purpose. So it helps you mentally. And what helps you mentally is going to help you physically in the world. Right? And I don't want anyone to attack me because I know people will. Because they say, oh, I can't talk to my parents like in an honorable way. Yeah, you can. You have more control and power on what you say and how you feel than you ever know. Because I can turn the switch on and off. right? Because your parents, remember, they always want the best for you. And maybe you have parents that they don't want the best for you. There's parents like that they abuse you and all that. Like I said, you have to get away from that. You don't fight them, you don't fist fight them, you don't talk the same way that they do, because if you do exactly the way that they treat you, you will do that to your kids also. You will pass that down to the next generation of your family. What you do is get away from it, and it's a learning experience, right? Because you have to start seeing everything that's bad in a good way. Every bad thing that happens in your life in a positive way. Turn it into a positive way. You can't see it, then turn it into a positive way. You can do that. You have more power than you ever know. So I just wanted to make this quick video about the power of honor, because if you understand the power of honor, remember, it's going to grant you opportunities, blessings, and peace in your life. Most importantly, peace. Because you won't be self-destructive. Remember that. Okay? And that's just one word. I'm going to be doing more videos like this, because lots of people out there on YouTube, they can tell you, go work hard, go be successful. But what they don't understand is not just about working hard and being successful, choosing to be successful. It's about the mentality and the state of mind that you are. So if you understand the phrases of honor, courage, and things like that in that order, then you can be successful. Right? Why do you think a lot of fit people get attention and all that? Because in a degree, we understand how difficult it is to eat healthy and work out every single day. We understand how difficult it is. So if we choose to do things that are difficult every single day, people will be like, wow, how did he do that? You'll grab people's attention. CEOs recognize hard work. Managers recognize hard work. Parents understand hard work, recognize it also. All these people with higher authority over you, teachers, they recognize hard work, and you get rewarded for it. That's how life is. Your mentality is right. That means you're going to bring it to the physical world, work hard, and people recognize it. And you get recognition. You get promoted. You get respected by your parents. Alright? Because the last thing you want to do is be seen as lazy and irresponsible. That's not going to help you in life. Alright, y'all. Y'all take care.